Well, good morning and welcome along to sunny Scotland once again. This time we're in Glasgow, actually on the Clydebank side of the River Clyde. And we're about to go over a bridge that doesn't exist on Google Maps. It only opened on the 9th of May 2025. It's a fantastic bridge, obviously my first time across it. And we're going to trundle along here very slowly as we look straight down the Clyde, or up the Clyde actually, towards Glasgow. Is that right, Otis? You're a good boy. Yes, you are. So we're just going over the River Clyde here, and it spans from the Clydebank, which is Dock Street, across the Clyde to Renfrewshire on the southern side, to Meadowside Street. And this replaces the old ferries that used to pass back and forth here, the Renfrew ferry. Well, this bridge is quite low down, so as you can see by the markings on the road, it's a swing bridge. So when vessels come up to the approach, they radio through, they open the bridge, close it to traffic, and there we go. We let the boats through, or vessels through, and then let the traffic through again. Well, there we go. Anyway, by magic now, we're going to disappear and head over to where the ferries used to be. And this is all part of the Clyde waterfront and Renfrewshire Riverside rejuvenation plan. And as if by magic, we're now at Ferry Green Park, looking downstream towards the bridge. As you can see, the bridge is now open to let some vessels through. A perfect timing there to catch it on video. Brilliant stuff. Alright, Otis, Sonny. Come on, Sonny, this way. You're eyeing up that pooch behind, aren't you? I know. There we go. Well, anyway, we're going to wander through the Ferry Green Park. And just up ahead, we have the engine, that of the paddle tug Clyde. The engine was kept when the boat was scrapped back in the 20th century. This is in memorial of Alex Morrison. There we go, and we've got the 21st century type, the 20th century type ferry boat. And we got the sunny ferry boat, 19th century. And here we are, in memorial of the paddle tug Clyde. That's fantastic, isn't it? To keep the engine here. Absolutely wonderful. There we go. As we carry on around the monument here, we've got another marking on the wall. Now, this site was improved 2013 by the Renfrew hello Otis, by the Renfrew County Council. Fantastic. In memory of Alex Morrison, 1916 to 2013, and he was the first person to sail aboard the tug. Okay, Sonny. Okay, Otis. Lead the way. Let's go and have a look where the ferries used to set off from. And just ahead we've got the slipway. This is where you would have driven down to board the ferry and cross from Renfrewshire over to Clydeside. And Clydeside also got its own slipway, obviously, to disembark. Okay, Otis? Okay, Sonny? And what ferry port wouldn't have a pub? There we go, the ferry, and I bet that saw some business back in the day. Those people were queuing up Fantastic. And just around the corner here, this is the main ticket office and boarding platform for the said ferry. All locked up now, but this would have been the main entranceway. And here we are, officially entering into Renfrewshire. And up ahead of us we should have the Clyde Coastal Path, which will lead us right the way upstream towards Glasgow city centre. We're actually going to finish our walk this morning at Braehead Shopping Centre to meet up with Vicky. And here we are. I think this is the signpost for the Clyde Coastal Path. Fantastic! Over the years there have been many docklands just like this alongside the Clyde. It's one of the main shipbuilding areas of the whole of Britain. Very famous, of course, for warships. And a bit further on down, hopefully, we might even see a couple being renovated. And of course, the River Clyde being quite a tidal river indeed. I think it's got a rise of about 6 to 8 metres in all, from low tide to high tide. As you go upstream, obviously, it'd be less and less. But look at the water inrushing here into the little harbour inlet. And directly opposite us you can see, oh, that's not Clyde Puffer, is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. It'd be great if it was. Yeah, so these are the passenger ferry boats and the steps coming down to the ferry below. Once again, we've been blessed with beautiful weather, sun shining, beaming down over the River Clyde. And what's lovely is you're able to walk along footpaths. Years ago, this was just all mud and shale, full of Clyde puffers and other coal carrying vessels in and out these little dockland or harbourways. And now it's full of apartments, all nicely done. What do you think, Otis, Sonny? You can see the tidal estuary hasn't quite reached into these inlets yet, but I bet it looks great at high tide. Well, another place that the council have renovated, they've taken ownership of Clydeview Park, which is just up ahead of us between here and Braehead. So I'd like to have a look around there. Apparently they've got lots of monuments and lots of information about the area. So we'll have a little look at that next. Wow, some of these apartments are really spectacular, aren't they? Great views across the Clyde. Okay, Otis, Sonny, you enjoying your walk this morning? That's a good boy, good girl. There we are, and over the other side of the bank I can see a couple of warships being worked on. I don't know if they're being renovated or upgraded, or just generally refitted out. There we go. I can't see them listed on marine traffic, so they haven't got their AIS turned on either with the identification. Let's just zoom in though, where you can see the two of them. You actually see the men working on the bow. Fantastic. I can't see the name anywhere though. It's a shame. Absolutely fantastic. There we go. Oh, and just up there we've got an EasyJet coming in for a landing at Glasgow Airport. Oh, the sights we see along the River Clyde. There we go, and just up ahead of us we've got Clydeview Park. And this is the entrance. Let's have a little look. There we are, Clydeview Park. Park management rules, Renfrewshire, Riverside. Oh wow, I am not going to read through that lot. Can I walk my dog? That's all I want to know. Or walk my dogs. Okay, Otis, Sonny, let's go. And this is the pyramid stone representing birds, planes, boats and fish. Oh, there we go. History and environmental themes. Fantastic. Okay, what's next? What can you see, Otis? What can you see, Sonny? You confused? No, they're not real. A pair of gentlemen sat on a very large horseshoe, scribing, "The future is waiting to be written. All weathers, we lean to," what's that say, Otis? "To task. The skies balanced on our shoulders like the past." That's good boy, good girl, Sonny. Okay, let's work on. There's a few boulders in the park with figureheads. This lady is Winifred J. Drinkwater, who was the very first youngest private aircraft pilot in 1930, and she was an aeronautical engineer with the Midland Down Scottish Air Ferries Company. Fantastic. What do you think, Sonny? Come on, let's have a look at the next one. And the next plaque has a Spitfire on top. Fantastic. This represents the 602 squadron at Moor Park, which is the City of Glasgow squadron way back from the Royal Auxiliary Air Force. And the sculpture is Spitfire, inspired by one of the early versions which engaged the German Luftwaffe back in 1939. What do you reckon, Otis? There's another one. Okay, let's have a look. This one has a train on top, a steam train with Babcock, and it was established in 1881 as boiler manufacturers, opening a factory in Renfrew in 1895. And they were supplying steam trains with boilers right the way through. Babcock and Wilcox designed and manufactured an enormous range of engineering equipment as well. What do you think, Sonny? Otis? Come on then, let's have a look at another one. And this stone has an air balloon on top. Wow, this is the airship R34 and India Rubber Company. Bardsmore of Inchman built the first airship R34 back in 1919. Wow, it's one of the series of huge hydrogen balloons supported by an innovative lightweight internal hydrogen structure. Come on, back over this way, Otis. Good boy. Okay, on to the next one. Now the next one here shows a dredger, and it's from the Simmons and Lobnis dredgers. Renfrewshire's shipyards have been referred to as the home of the steam dredger. The sculpture was inspired by an early vessel built on the Clyde in the 1865. The two yards were in the forefront of international dredging technology in the 19th century. Wow, lots of information here in the park. Oh, lots of plaques in this park, and this is the final one on this run anyway. Wow, that shows the monarch crown for the stewards in the royal borough of Renfrew. Wow, a bronze sphere crown representing the importance of the stewards and the monarchy and their connections with the King's Inch in Renfrew. Fantastic. There we go. That's us done for the day, history wise. Let's head back to the river. Well, that's us arrived at the Brayhead Shopping Centre, just outside Glasgow. Absolutely fantastic. Well, if you enjoyed the walk with us today, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. Try and get us up to that 400 figure. I think we're just a few away, aren't we? So fantastic. Thank you very much to the new subscribers. Hope you're enjoying the adventures with Otis and Sonny. And yeah, leave some comments. We'd love to hear from you. See what you really think of our walks around the towns, villages and places of Scotland and Wales. And England, of course, from time to time. Anyway, till next time, I'll say cheerio. This wonderful place overlooking the shipyard of Glasgow. Bye from me, bye from Otis, and a cheerio from Sonny.